Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now we just are starting the new day. Full of opportunities to make as many mistakes as we could ever hope and hopefully meet some new dreamy daddies along the way. Anyway, morning sleeping-ed! 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine, car. Oh, we have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh, excited to beef up my grilling skills? Yeah! I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the other people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Ooh, I guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in a small cluster. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you two are here. You brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Alrighty then.
Hey.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar last night. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? We'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to? Joseph takes a moment to regain his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Mark, and his daughter, Amanda.
Hey.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, it's so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else.
Oh.
Great! I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both have enjoyed yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some food to spread out on the table. I pick out some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make new friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do the pleasantries. Dad! Ugh, they're going to talk about weather. Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly amend my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoved me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the yard and try to see some familiar faces. Hey, the party's here! Oh, hey, I don't remember your name. Is that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here? Oh, God, he's so handsome and brooding and dark. Uh-oh. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. I'm gonna tell burger time! Burger time! Burger time! And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. Man, you could flip me any day. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice in a crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Mark, but Joseph's known around here for his grillsmanship. He's ungrill-leafable.
Hey.
I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. Nice flower crown. He's a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artiste?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Yeah. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with a lot of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah! It's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all in it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Oh, man. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Nah. I mean, I got a burger in me. Somehow or one way or another, a burger is in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Me too.
Oh.
Man and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. I love cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights turned off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. I'm totally gonna do that tonight. Do you have plans tonight? I'm gonna sit in the living room with all the lights off, waiting for you to come home, with a shotgun in my lap. My plans were kinda eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party. That's me. I'm a party kind of dad. Partiplier, that's me. I'm gonna throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight. You may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I'll watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun and makes good choices. I'll be here in the dark with a shotgun, waiting for you to come home. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Well, that sounds so good. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? Lol. I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely told her better not to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone, nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text with a picture of me in the dark with my shotgun. What's up? Hey, how's it going? Oh, what's all the happity haps? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not the only thing assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Was it that Neil fella? Why don't I have her friends' phone numbers? Why do I even know her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. Can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Let's see. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be able to give me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Applier? Team Applier? Team Applier? Yeah! Team Applier in the house! Every one of us! Yeah, all together, big family. Yeah. I'm not cool, am I? Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Yeah, bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. All right, I'm out to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. All right, Pops, we gotta fill you out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Ooh, I'm ready for this. Oh, on a Friday night, you're most likely to, polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. Is this a euphemism? Polish and sort my coin collection? I don't know if that's a euphemism. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep. Torment my children with dad puns. I'm gonna go with the dad puns. Who doesn't look? If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Let's see. My trusty grill, a lost shaker of salt. Haha, I get that. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Well, grill, what's that gonna do for you? You're not gonna have enough gas. Lost shaker of salt, whatever. You're surrounded by an ocean. You can just dry out some sea, get sea salt. Castaway on DVD, you wouldn't have a DVD player now, would you? So that'd be stupid. A boat. Oh, good. You got fuel for that boat? How are you gonna get it in the ocean if it's on the island? You gonna drag it out? Oh, you gonna do that? Oh, real smart with you. Oh, is it a rowboat? Oh, that's not gonna survive on the ocean. You didn't think this through, obviously. Didn't think it through. Survival skills trained me for this day. Don't need anything. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smart. Top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. That's not my turn-on. That's not my turn-on, guys. I'm gonna go with strong dad arms. Real strong. Real strong. What did you want to be when you grew up? Let's see. Technical writer for manuals and instructions. Salty boat captain? Hell yes! Pro skater who's also an astronaut! The president of space! I had to be the president of space! What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make you cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. I'm gonna go anything on Laserdisc. I like that. What's your ideal date? Ooh. Napping together, doing 1,000 bees puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying a geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, Being emotionally vulnerable. I like the idea of geocache. You just go, you really do. You just get hopelessly lost. That sounds fun. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I'm gonna go with my cripplingly low self-esteem. I just can't leave home without it. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'll never be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. My grill's a euphemism. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message me one of them. Or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Aww.
Welcome.
Whoa.
You've got dads.
I've got dads! Look at all these dads! Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't want to like Craig, but I like Craig. Hugo's interesting. Matt's cool. Brian's a sweetheart. Robert's brooding, but probably has a soft inner core. Damien's weird. Joseph has some family things going on there. I'm gonna go with Craig. Reunite with good old Craig here. Hey, Craig. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had to take something with you on Desert Island, would it be a box of energy bars? What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie? Buddy cop movies forever. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Give me Hot Fuzz any day. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel? All right, then. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh, my God. I gotta read everyone else's profile. Hang on. Wait. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice. God, don't call it bean juice. Hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Perfect cold brew, one drip at a time, baby. Fine tunes to pass the day away. Multi-instrumentalism, a barista, weirdly enough. Shit with subtitles. We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh, if that was a dog, I'd be right there with you. My headphones both in-ear and over-ear just in case. Where do writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Can we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Aww. All right, Brian. What's good, Brian? Hi, I'm Brian. I'd like to spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday, see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you on an island, what would it be? Of my fishing pole. Very smart. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What do you want to be when you grew up? A fireman? Romantic comedies? Deck building? Oh, I used to build decks. That was my job for 2 years. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Aww, cute. All right, okay, Robert. Why is he on here? When the internet gains sentience and decides to throw us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Friday night, make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Who's Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Was it Giacomo? I don't know. If you had to take one thing, what would it be? A gun? Turn-ons, don't talk to me. What do you want to be? Grifter? Favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism? What are your ideal date? Grieve robbing? At least 4 knives. You never really look into a rabid animal's eyes. All right, fine then. Damien. What is Damien? How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls to graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Friday nights, listen to true crime podcasts while I taxiderm my latest species. Oh, my newest specimens. Take one thing with you, a coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Bosom? Bosom. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Favorite movie? Foreign art house horror. Ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial darkwave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave? An upside-down cross. Spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Okay, Hugo! middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles in the 18th century literature and various esteemed publications. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Friday night, brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. If you had to take one thing with you, a remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Turn-ons are muscles. Grew up wanting to be a movie star. Favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. Ideal date, each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. That sounds pretty damn good to me. I've been doing a lot of reading lately. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spent a lot of time thinking about I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books and actually reading them. Oh, smart man, Hugo Vega. All right, Joseph, what do you got? Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Friday night, lead the community in a fun mixer. My 6-string, my loving wife is your turn on. Aw, that's weird. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Me too. What's the favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. Ideal date, lovely night on town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The Good Book. I can spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Oh, that's too good to be true. Nothing about that can be possibly right. Your last name is Christensen. I'm gonna go with Craig. Craig can. Craig can. Let's go, Craig. Hey, Craig. The only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is never in the trash. Hey! How dare you? I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey, bro! Or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like the old times. Bada boopy. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Ding! Bro! My man! Let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. All right. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda! Eh? Open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you alright? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Huh. I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect that they deserve. It's not right. Are you sure? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I'll take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Greg invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me for the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yeah, I remember that. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. Finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this! Okay, alright then. Amanda and I make a short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up to the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when did the kids start crying and running off into the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from anyone else's relationship, right? Not everyone does that. Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kid runs off to the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks! Oh, man. Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball! What's important is that you're having fun! What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Leave it all on the field, Miranda! If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it! Sorry. My neighbors probably do not appreciate that. Or maybe they do, maybe they're encouraged by it, I have no idea. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to Division 1. Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Can't stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball. No one has to run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out in center field. Tiny little girl tries to get onto the ball, but misses her glove and hits straight in the forehead. See? It's completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline for her, checking her forehead and comforting her until the parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. That would be quite a hit. Pop fly right to the forehead for a little girl? Oh. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. God, it sounds so cool! I wish I could be half as cool as Craig! Fuck, Craig's cool! God damn it. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple of more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up at this point. I see one outfielder eating a fistful of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. No! Oh no! 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 I close my eyes and brace for impact. Did Craig save me? Craig saved me! Craig! I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Whoa!
I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout and congratulate Craig, who's standing talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man! Thanks. Been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Hi, Briar. Hi, Hazel. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd do that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests, and I usually throw rocks and stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later, guys. Mark, bro, I just got a couple more. Oh my god, he's wearing pajama pants. Fuck, I love I'm fucking wearing, god damn it, I'm fucking, oh, god, sorry, I'm wearing pants today, but god, it's destiny. Fuck, Craig. Mark, bro, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast, we have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense, the girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Man and I share a look. All right, is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What?
Oh.
Huh? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile into a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put on our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold up whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Oh, pizzacos! I'll never forget! How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. Oh, the good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I run up a couple of slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that... No, absolutely not! I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Well, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Let's see. Smokescreen Martha, create a diversion. Tag team with Amanda. I'll create a diversion. I know what that means. I'm gonna throw myself onto the arcade machines. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. We watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Ghost. What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. I nudged Amanda for support. There was also a demon haunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there was a non-paranormal explanation for that, but still, quality television. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that either. Wow, we have so much in common. Damn. She turned her back on me to talk to Craig. Fuck. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always use help with watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Hey.
It'll actually be nice to have the night for myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into the coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine, I swear if I have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice! Oh. Yeah, the team is one big, weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Whew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey girls, Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me a little like a hurt little puppy.
Oh.
Sorry dudes, duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. Oh, is he crying or sweating? It's all good, buddy. It's all good. Craig runs off with his daughter and I'm left alone with mine. And I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today. Seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right, wanna drop some coin on pinball? You know it! Amanda and I pull up to the machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. Pretty good! Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just to be able to watch. You're friends with Craig's, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Well, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it just seems like you're so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Hey.
Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Oh, so cute! Greg walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
You're telling me? I can't believe I'm looking back at my keg stand days and reminiscing about it. Those were some of the good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long I didn't even know where to begin. Oh, man. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it finally all made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure out things led to them. Couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. So as softball coach, the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on T-Rex. Exactly. Ask about the business. So you run a business now? Dude! Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly. But we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. Athleisure wear. That sounds amazing. I want that so badly. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and whatnot, you know. Sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yeah. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That hot silence.
Nice.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. More seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear ya. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Let's see. Hey, the right person will come along eventually. Maybe he's already here. You don't have to rush. Whoa, that was a lot of eggplants. You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you. And someday you're going to find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and... fuck! Oh, my brain! Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude! Craig runs over to me. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it and make it feel better.
Bro.
You would be so lucky. See. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well. River is not too happy about that one. Hey, come on, man. Or girl. Greg leans in and kisses my forehead. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on this softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by the helicopter?
Dude!
How could I forget? Dude! You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence with the parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Do you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. Not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them that you were interested in joining the academy.
Bro.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars, Greg pulls me in for a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. Oh, Craig! Oh, God! Oh, I'm in love. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art on. Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter and lip sync battles. Do the shark lip sync or do the Shark Hunter lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. What good art? This is great art. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash, in the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening.
Oh, no.
Oh, Dad, you did this. You did this with your good art. It's your fault. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. I wiped 17 tears from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball light isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops! I should start facing my fears more often. Oh, yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking. Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me, all right? I'll let them know you said hi. Aw, pet every dog. Exactly! Pet every dog! Date complete! Yeah! Woo! That's so many points!
That was
I got
a
it!
gold medal performance
S!
for sure.
What? What? I think an S is a great score. Hell yeah. Well, I guess that's a good place to end this on. Let's see what the next screen is, though. Peter Will actually has a PhD in history. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, let me save this. Oh, that's good. So anyway, we just had our first successful date with Craig. Man, there's gonna be a lot of dating going on if I have to go through everybody like this. But either way, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm gonna keep playing this in the near future. I'm gonna finish this. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% it, but I'm gonna finish this game. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and let me know if you played this for yourself and which path you're going down. So, thanks again, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!